This is not a normal opening because I forgot to vlog the whole day today. Did a lot of cooking today, not a lot of recording. Anyway, I made the executive decision today that I was going to redo the order in which I do my workouts for the next 3 weeks. I was thinking about it while I was cooking and thinking about how my work schedule is and how my energy level is throughout the week. Just something that would work a little bit better maybe than what I had originally planned. I did flip a couple things, so you'll see I've crossed out my strength workout that I was supposed to do on Friday today. My yoga's getting moved to Monday, and then I'm going to be doing a strength workout Wednesday morning because I start work late, and I'll be doing a little yoga on Friday. So that's just a little quick update, and happy Sunday. Thus begins another week and the official push to get back to a 5K. Good morning. It's Tuesday. It's before 6, and this is the first Tuesday of any of my training blocks in quite some time that it's above 50 degrees. So right now I'm doing some calf hamstring extensions. I'm just lifting my toes off the ground. It's pretty nice. But we are warming up inside because it is cold and it is intervals, so I'm not just jumping out the gate. But I do kind of look like Rainbow threw up. The shorts and the top don't really match, but it is cold and we got running to do. And I am starting to get troll doll hair, so thankfully haircut in a week. Let's go. 1 mile. So far so good. Hauling in the sprints. Shin, a little bit. What is my apartment complex? Still run their sprinklers. It's the beginning of October. It's 45 degrees outside. Turn them off. Coming up on 20 minutes. Coming up to the place. I got soaked and they're still going. It's October. It rained yesterday. Turn them off. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, so I managed to avoid the sprinklers again, but it was rough out there. Because for whatever reason, I kind of anticipated that they would turn them off in October. And as much as I like living in a place with a nice lawn, I don't know, first week of October kind of seems like a time to start turning off the sprinklers because it's getting colder. Grass is naturally supposed to start, getting a little brown soon. It's just my personal opinion. Anyway, rant over. Oh, wait. Maybe. I just found out, fun fact, I can use the handles for my cabinets. The pace that this got averaged out to was slower than the last time I did intervals, but my Nike clocked my fastest sprint at a 7:31, which, considering the fact that I'm doing like a 13-minute-ish easy pace, is pretty good for me. And overall my pace, like I said, was slower than last time I did intervals, but that is faster. That 7:31 is faster than my last fast point, which is 7:45. So small victories. My shin acted up just a little bit, but I did stretch last night. I stretched this morning, and I did take my walks a little slower. I didn't eat beforehand, but I did make rosemary everything bagel focaccia bread for part of my breakfast. So I'm going to chow down on an extra slice. It looks kind of pretty. Have a shower and make some coffee before work, but it's another one in the books, and I'd still call it successful, so yay me. Hey y'all, it's me, your girl, Megan, coming to you live but not live on this okay-ish Wednesday morning. It's cold, it's kind of dreary, the sun's trying to come out. It's just after 7:30. It's the best day of the week. It's Wednesday, usually the day I get to sleep in. Didn't this week, so we knocked out the workout earlier than I thought I was going to, and now we're just hanging out. really just vibing. It is a short day, and then this evening I go to one of my favorite breweries, I get tacos off a food truck, and I play Dungeons and Dragons. That's it. That's my day, and it is a great day. It's part of the reason why Wednesdays are one of my favorites. The one downside is that my schedule is flipped for the rest of the week. So Thursday, usually I work from home, which means I come home late from D&D, and then I sleep in a little bit on Thursday. And usually I do my run in the middle of the day on Thursday. Like I eat on the clock and I run during my lunch break. It's lovely. I love it. Not tomorrow though. Tomorrow I will be in the office. So it will be another early day. I'm hoping that the Japan time shift works in my favor tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully today's gonna be a good day. Today's workout was a strength workout, and I fully intended to use dumbbells for like the whole thing, for the squats, for the lunges, not the push-ups or the tricep dips, but you know, most stuff. And then as I'm lying awake at 3:34 in the morning going, I could do my workout earlier, it struck me that I actually, besides Sunday, haven't really touched dumbbells or any other kind of weight in about 2 months, maybe 2.5. It's a bit of a while, so I decided to only use them today for the moves that really require them, which was bicep curls and rows. So it was nice hitting a little back and bi, always fun. But otherwise I just did body weight, and honestly, it took it out of me more than I expected. I used to train kind of like this back when I first started working out, and it was unintentionally like a hybrid situation, and I'm very out of practice. So I am working back up to that. Still working on my shin splints. The stretches I've been doing have been doing wonders. I only really got a little twinge end of the day yesterday. So hopefully if that continues in a week or two, that will have resolved itself. But it is Wednesday, my dudes. It's time for a fun time. So it's Friday night, and quick update. I did run yesterday. I didn't vlog anything during it. I know I mentioned on Wednesday that I wanted to go play D&D, get up early on Thursday, go for a run, yada, yada, yada. However, I ended up getting home from D&D, and then I'm still getting up a little earlier than I'd like. And what I'm noticing is that if I'm getting up a little too early, I don't have the energy to run. Whereas if I got up when my alarm went off and I got a couple extra hours, I'd have enough energy. So I ran after work yesterday. It was kind of tough. There were some moments when, you know, my calves really hurt, my shins really hurt, but overall I think it was pretty good. And what was really nice was I kept my phone in my pocket the entire time, and I didn't pay attention to cadence or pacing or anything. I just ran for the sake of running, which is why I did this, and like why I started this whole process of getting back into running, was just to get into it because I want to, because it makes me feel good, and like not aiming for a pace or a distance or a time. Technically, at some point I will have time and distance goals, which we'll get to in a minute, but I liked being able to just have an easy run for the sake of having an easy run. And I'm gonna put it right here. It was my best run of the last 3, and granted that middle one is in fact an interval run. Despite the pain and the fatigue and the fact that I was dehydrated, it was I think it was my best run to date, which is doubly wild. I mean, during this phase at least, it was my best run. Because looking back at my other runs, even before Japan, none of them quite hit that sub 13 pace, which was a nice little shock. Also check my clips. Grow out, yes. Week until my hair gets cut. Anyway, yeah, so I did take time off without meaning to, and tomorrow is my first goal above 30 minutes. Tomorrow it's 32.5 minutes. The half is very important because then the week after that I double the extra 2.5 to 5. So I'm just kind of hoping that I can get in a couple extra minutes. I think I'll be okay. I've been trying to set my pace in such a way where when I finish running, I go, I probably could have hit next week's goal if I wanted to. And that's kind of how I felt yesterday. Did a little stretching, worked on, soles of my feet and everything today. So I'm feeling pretty good, pretty hydrated at this point, just hoping that I could get a good night's rest and I can knock it out of the park. So I will see you in the morning. Good morning. This is my first run that goes beyond 30 minutes, and I am low-key very nervous. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not vlogging during any of it. I'm just gonna run, which is what I did on Thursday, and just hoping that I hit that 30-minute mark and I feel comfortable just coasting. I upped my time on my Nike app to 32 minutes, so it will give me a halfway warning at 16, and then I'll just have to do an extra 30 seconds past there. So I will be checking in with you guys in just over half an hour, and hopefully I run the whole thing. My Nike is estimating I'm gonna do like 2.73. Honestly, if I can do anything more than like a 2.65, I'll be happy, which I know is pretty slower than how I did last time. So hopefully I can just take it easy and I can hit somewhere between my estimate and Nike's estimate. So let's go. Okay, 32 and a half. I even had to pause for a bathroom break, and I was right, I didn't hit the Nike goal, but I did better than mine, which was what, 2.65 or something. It was 2.71, so even closer to their goal. And my pace was an 11:59, which, considering I had to take a potty break in the middle and I haven't been doing anything below a 12 besides sprints, I think that's a win. I know that's a win. So I'm gonna go grocery shopping, maybe have a little drinky drink tonight, and start off next week feeling pretty good. So I will see you guys next Sunday with some more updates, and yeah, I guess that's it for this week. Bye.